God's culture, a timeless blueprint. It transcends time and space, offering wisdom that is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. God created the world with a plan, a divine design that encompasses every aspect of our lives. This plan is like a blueprint for living, guiding us through the complexities of life with clarity and purpose. We find this timeless blueprint in the Bible, a sacred text filled with divine wisdom and eternal truths. It's filled with God's wisdom and guidance, offering insights that help us navigate our daily lives. This guidance is for all people, everywhere, regardless of background or circumstance. God's culture is about love, hope, and peace, values that bring harmony and joy to our lives. It's about treating others with respect and kindness, fostering a community where everyone feels valued. These values help us build stronger relationships and a better world, creating a foundation for a more compassionate society. When we follow God's blueprint, our lives have more meaning and direction, filled with purpose and fulfillment. The Bible tells stories of real people and their struggles, offering us relatable examples of faith and perseverance. These stories teach us valuable lessons about life, love, and the importance of staying true to our values. God's culture is like a compass, pointing us in the right direction, guiding us through the journey of life with unwavering certainty. Some people think the Bible is outdated. They say it was written for a different time and culture, but this is not true. The Bible's message is timeless. It speaks to the human heart in every generation. The Bible addresses universal human experiences. It talks about love, loss, joy, and pain. God's word transcends cultural boundaries. While the Bible was written in a specific historical context, its principles are eternal. God's love is universal. It transcends all boundaries and reaches every corner of the earth. He loves all people regardless of their background, ethnicity, or social status. His love is unconditional and everlasting. His desire is for everyone to know him and experience his love deeply. He wants us to build a relationship with him. The Bible tells us that God is no respecter of persons. He treats everyone equally and fairly. He values every human life, seeing each person as unique and precious. We are all important in his eyes. God's judgment is also universal. It applies to everyone, no matter who they are or where they come from. He holds all people accountable for their actions. Every deed, good or bad, is seen and noted by him. The Bible teaches that there are consequences for our choices. Our actions have repercussions that we must face. This accountability applies to all people, regardless of their culture or beliefs. No one is exempt from his laws. God's commands are for our good, meant to protect us and guide us towards a fulfilling life. They are designed to help us thrive. Section 4. Living in God's culture today. Living in God's culture today means aligning our lives with his word. It means putting God first in everything we do. This involves reading the Bible, praying, and seeking his guidance, and we must apply biblical principles in our daily lives. We should treat others with love and respect, just as God has loved us. Our actions should reflect our faith. We should be a light in the darkness. Section 5. A light in the darkness. In the midst of our darkest moments, there is always a glimmer of hope that guides us. God's rules are not meant to burden us. They are designed to lift us up and provide a framework for a life filled with meaning and purpose. They are meant to set us free from the chains of confusion and despair, leading us towards a path of enlightenment and joy. When we live in God's culture, we experience true joy and peace. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a joy that fills our hearts and souls. We discover our purpose and make a difference in the world. By following his teachings, we become beacons of hope and love in our communities. Learning God's rules is essential for living a fulfilling life. It is through his word that we find guidance, wisdom, and the strength to overcome life's challenges. God's word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. It illuminates our way, showing us the steps we need to take to walk in righteousness. Let us be a city on a hill, a shining example of faith, hope, and love for all to see. Let our light shine brightly in the darkness. Together we can dispel the shadows and bring forth a new dawn of understanding and compassion.